There's a chair in my chest where you still sit every day. I replay things I never said, not to blame, just to understand how love can slip through your hands, even when you're holding it tight. I don't hate the quiet anymore. I'm learning how to listen. There's a part of me still breathing because of what we were given. If you're out there sleeping okay, if your heart found somewhere to land, just know I'm not breaking tonight. I'm just sitting with your name, and maybe one day it won't ache. Maybe it'll just feel warm, like a song I don't need to play. But I still remember every word, so I'll leave the window open. Let the night come in slow. I'm not asking you to come back, I just wanted you to know. We were almost forever, and somehow that still counts. Not every story needs an ending that lasts the longest to mean something now. We didn't break in a moment, we wore down slow and kind, like a photograph fading from too much time. I still remember your laughter, not the way it ended, the sound of it in the kitchen when nothing needed fixing. We talked about who we'd be, like time was something we could bend. Turns out we were just learning how to be present. We were almost forever, and I don't say that with regret. Some loves are meant to shape you more than they're meant to be kept. I don't carry the blame anymore, I set it down somewhere along the way. What we gave was honest, even when it couldn't stay. I see pieces of you in myself, in the patience that grew in me, in the way I listen longer now before I speak. We were almost forever, and I'm grateful that we tried, because loving you taught me how to let go without saying goodbye. If I ever tell this story, I won't make it sound like loss. I'll say we met, we mattered, and that was enough for us.
If you ever think me, I hope it If you ever think of me, I hope it's not in pieces, not the version of us that only knew how to break. I hope it comes softly, like a familiar street, somewhere you once walked without needing a reason to be there. I don't replay our ending the way I used to before. I stopped asking the night why it took you away from my door. There was a time I waited, like waiting was all I knew, counting hours in silence, hoping time would bend towards you. But something shifted slowly, not all at once, not loud, place without asking where you are now. If you ever think of me, I hope it doesn't feel heavy. I hope it feels like a pause, not something you had to carry. I found myself again in the middle of ordinary days, in the quiet between conversations in small, unremarkable ways. I learned that missing someone doesn't mean you disappear. It just means loved ones passed through and left something sincere. Some nights are still longer than I expect them to be, but they don't ask me questions anymore, they just let me breathe. I don't wait by the phone, I don't imagine your return. I let the future unfold at the pace it's meant to learn. There's comfort in knowing that I'll be okay either way, that happiness doesn't depend on what you decide to say. If our paths cross again someday, I won't rush the moment, I won't ask for explanations or reopen what we closed. Then I'll smile like someone who knows where she stands, who loved deeply once and survived with open hands. And if we never meet again, I'll still wish you well, not from distance, not from pride, but because I truly can now. If you ever think of me, I hope it's with ease, not because I'm waiting, but because I finally found my peace. Tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore. It used to sit heavy on my chest, like a question I couldn't answer. No matter how hard I tried my best, I planned every step too carefully, afraid of getting it wrong, as if one mistake would erase everything I was working on. But life kept moving anyway, with or without my control. It taught me how to loosen my grip and trust the way things unfold. I stopped asking for guarantees, stopped needing to know the end. I learned that courage can be quiet and still strong enough to stand. Tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore. It doesn't ask me to be brave. It just shows up like an open door and lets me decide how to step inside the day. I don't rush into the future now, I walk beside it instead, letting moments meet me halfway instead of living inside my head. There are still days that feel uncertain, I won't pretend they don't, but uncertainty doesn't own me. It visits and then it's gone. I learned that fear grows louder when you never let it speak, so I sit with it gently until it loses its need to scream. I found peace in simple routines and mornings that start the same, in knowing I don't have to be extraordinary to feel proud of my name. Tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore, not because everything is clear, but because I trust myself enough to meet whatever appears. I don't need a perfect plan, I don't need to be ahead. I just need to keep showing up with an open heart instead. If love changes, if paths divide, if dreams take another form, I know I'll still be standing. When the night gives way to morning, tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore. It feels like space, not a test, a place where I can breathe and let my life do the rest.
I didn't leave the way you thought I would. No dramatic exit, no last scene. Just a quiet step into the dark, carrying what we used to be. There's a space between letting go and knowing what comes next. I live there most nights, trying not to rush the rest. Somewhere between goodbye and hope is where my heart still stays. Not holding on, not giving up, just learning different ways. I don't ask the past for answers, it already said enough. I ask the morning for patience and the night to be gentle with us. I still feel you in familiar streets and songs I didn't choose. Not as pain, just present, like something I don't wanna lose. Somewhere between goodbye and hope, I finally learned to breathe. Not every door needs closing to let yourself believe. I stopped counting days without you, started noticing the light, how it finds me in small moments when I'm not ready, but I'm alive. If our paths ever cross again, I won't ask for who we were. I'll meet you as I am now, a little steadier, a little sure. And if that moment never comes, I think I'll still be okay, because I found myself standing in between and chose to stay. Somewhere between goodbye and hope, I built a quieter view, where love doesn't have to return to still have been true. I used to wake up already tired, like the day asked too much of me. Every mirror felt like a question I didn't know how to answer honestly. I replayed my mistakes like habits, held them close like proof, as if hurting myself long enough would somehow make it true. But I'm better than I was, not louder, not fearless, just clear. I still miss what mattered to me, but it doesn't pull me under here. I learned how to sit with regret without turning it into blame. Some things don't need fixing, they just need time to change. I stopped asking what went wrong, started asking what stayed. Turns out there was more of me than what you walked away from that day. I'm better than I was, I breathe easier at night. The past still taps me on the shoulder, but it doesn't ask me to fight. I don't rush into tomorrow, I don't chase who I should be. I take the shape of the moment and let it come quietly. There are days I still feel small, like I'm standing in old shoes. But even then I know now that I'll find my way through. I'm better than I was, and that's enough for now. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to stay around. If love comes back someday, I'll meet it where I stand, with softer hands, steadier eyes, and a heart that understands.
I used to think staying and holding on too tight, like if I loosened my grip, everything would disappear overnight. So I learned how to leave first before I could be left behind. I packed my heart quietly every time something felt unsure. I told myself it was strength to walk away without a sound, but it was fear wearing comfits, pretending I didn't want to be found. Somewhere along the way I got tired of starting over, tired of proving I could survive every ending I stepped over. That's when I noticed the moments I usually rush right through, the ones that didn't ask me to choose or explain what I was gonna do. Mornings when nothing was urgent, evenings with nowhere to run, just time stretching gently, asking me to stay where I was. I'm learning how to stay, not in pain, not in comfort, but in the truth of the moment without reaching for an exit. I'm learning how to stay when things feel unfinished, when answers don't arrive, and silence isn't something fixes. There are days my past still speaks, it reminds me of who I've been, but it doesn't pull me backward anymore. It just sits beside me and listens. I don't rush through conversations now, I let pauses have their space. I stopped apologizing for needing time to feel what I feel at my own pace. I stay with the discomfort until it softens its voice. I stay with the joy too without waiting for it to leave. This life doesn't need a highlight, it doesn't need to be impressive, it just needs my attention and the courage to remain present. I'm not afraid of being still anymore. Still doesn't mean stuck, it means I trust myself enough to stand where I am without luck. I don't measure my days by outcomes or what they're supposed to become. I measure them by how honestly I show up when they come. Learning how to say has taught me something true, that I don't need to escape my life to feel alive inside it too. And if love asks me to stay someday, I won't confuse it with fear. I'll know the difference now because I learned it here. I don't rush the morning anymore. I let the light arrive on its own. The day doesn't owe me answers, it just asks me to be here when it begins. There was was a version of me that thought waiting meant standing still. Like time would forget about me if I didn't move fast enough. But waiting has its own rhythm. It breathes when I let it. It teaches me the difference between holding on and trusting. I don't count the days ahead. I don't circle dates in red. I've learned that life doesn't follow the plans we make inside our heads. I show up for ordinary moments, the ones that don't announce themselves. A cup of coffee cooling on the table, a song playing low on the shelf. There's meaning in these quiet hours, even when nothing changes, especially when nothing changes, and I'm still okay inside them. I'll be here when it's time, not impatient, not afraid, just open enough to notice what's been growing while I stay. I don't need love to arrive late, I don't need it to explain. If it finds me, it will know where to meet me again. I've made peace with uncertainty. It doesn't feel like distance anymore. It feels like space, a place where something new can form. I trust the way my life unfolds, even when I can't see far. I've walked through enough nights to believe in where I are. I don't chase who I used to be, I don't compete with who I'll become. I stand right here in between and let that be enough. I'll be here when it's time, whether love stays or moves on, whether dreams change their shape or arrive exactly as I want. I've learned that happiness isn't loud, it doesn't demand proof. It settles into your chest when you stop asking it to move. So if the future comes gently or takes a while to show, I'll be here, steady and breathing, letting life move slow. I'll be here when it's time, with open eyes, open hands, not waiting to be chosen, just ready to understand.
You left the light on in the hallway, like you thought you'd be back soon. I didn't turn it off for days, I let it hum your quiet truth. Your coat was still behind the door, carrying your shape somehow. I touched it just to feel what leaving feels like now. I don't say your name out loud, it settles better in my chest. Some words feel too fragile when they're handled like that. You always said I overthink every little pause, every tone. Now silence does it for me, it speaks in ways I didn't know. I've learned the sound of evenings when nothing waits for me, just the slow breath of the room and memories moving carefully. I don't wish that we were different, I don't rewrite how it went. We were honest in our trying, even when it hurt to end. Some loves aren't meant to stay, they teach you how to feel, how to sit with what is gone and still believe in what is real. So I walk past the hallway now, the switch feels lighter in my hand. I turn the light off gently, like I finally understand. If you ever think of me, I hope it doesn't weigh you down. I'm not lost, I'm just learning how to stand on quieter ground. You left the light on once, and I stayed longer than I should. but I carry what you gave me, and somehow that feels good.
I used to think happiness would look like something I could point to, a moment that arrived with certainty and stayed long enough to be named. But it found me quietly when I wasn't searching anymore, in the pause between two thoughts, in the calm after closing the door. I stand alone in the kitchen at night, bare feet on a cold floor, listening to the hum of the fridge like it's keeping me company. And somehow that feels enough. No one is waiting for me to explain, no one asking where I've been, just my breath steady and real, coming back to me again. I don't wake up chasing answers, I don't fall asleep afraid. There's a softness in the middle now, a space where I can stay. It's not the kind of happy that needs a reason or a plan. It doesn't shine, it doesn't shout, it just holds my hand. I remember who I was before, when love felt heavy on my chest, when I thought staying meant losing myself and leaving meant failing the test. I measure my worth in endurance and how much I could bend. I stayed quiet when I should have spoken, just to keep things from ending. But something changed when I was alone with no one left to impress. I started listening to my own voice instead of guessing what was expected. Some days still feel fragile, I won't say they don't, but they don't undo me anymore. They move through and they go. I've learned that healing isn't sudden, it's not a moment you can mark. It's waking up a little lighter even when the past is still dark. This happiness doesn't rush me, it doesn't promise forever. It just sits beside me on ordinary evenings and lets me be whoever. I notice it when I laugh alone at thoughts I never say out loud, when I make plans without fear of how they might fall down. I don't fill every silence now with worry or regret. I let the quiet speak for itself, and it tells me I'm not empty yet. There's a strength in being gentle and not needing to prove that peace doesn't have to be earned, it can simply be received. This is a quiet kind of happy, the kind that feels like home, not because everything is perfect, but because I'm not alone with myself anymore. And if love finds me again someday, I'll meet it where I stand, not from longing, not from fear, but with open, steady hands. I wrote you 17 different letters, never sent a single one. Pages filled with I'm sorry and I miss you, crumpled up before I'm done. There's so much I should have told you when you were standing at my door, but I let pride and fear control me. Now you're not around anymore. I practice conversations in my head where I'm honest and I'm brave, but they only echo in my room instead, taking all these words to my grave. These are things I never got to say when I had you here with me. How you made the ordinary magical, how you set my spirit I should have said I loved your crazy laughter, how it filled up every space. Should have said that I was sorry sooner for the tears on your face. Should have admitted I was terrified of being loved that deeply true. Should have said that pushing you away was the stupidest thing I do. Now I'm talking to your voicemail just to hear you say your name. Hanging up before the beep, stuck in this embarrassing shame. These are things I never got to say when I had you here with me. How you made the ordinary magical, how you set my spirit free. Things I never got to say are keeping me awake at night. Like how I was wrong about so many things, and you were always right. I wanted to tell you about my day, the little moments you'd appreciate. Wanted to say I'm finally growing up, but I think it's too late. Wanted to admit that you were always the one who understood me best. That letting you walk out that door failed every single test. These are things I never got to say when I had you here with me. How you made the ordinary magical, how you set my spirit free. Things I never got to say are keeping me awake at night. Like how I was wrong about so many things, and you were always right. So I'll keep writing letters, never send. Keep having conversations in my mind. Keep holding on to what I meant to say to the love I left behind. Maybe someday I'll find courage to send you just one line. I'm sorry doesn't cover it, but it's a place to start this time. Yeah, it's a place to start this time. These things I never got to say are finally finding their way. Sarah mentioned you so casually over brunch last Saturday. Said you got promoted, moved across the sea, living your best life today. I smiled and nodded like I knew, pretended I was in the loop. But my coffee suddenly tasted bitter as I processed what was true. You're out there living fully, and I don't get updates anymore. We used to share every little thing, now I hear it secondhand through Sarah's door. Heard it through a friend that you're doing well, that you're happy in your new city lights. Heard it through a friend, it's so hard to tell if I'm relieved or if it doesn't feel right. Heard it through a friend, not from you, and that distance cuts deeper than before. We used to be each other's news, now we're strangers keeping score. She showed me pictures on her phone, you at a party, glass in hand, surrounded by faces I don't know, living a life I don't understand. You look so different, so renewed, like you shed your old skin clean. And I'm still here, stuck in the version of the person that you've been. Part of me is happy for you, part of me feels left behind. How did we go from everything to filtered news through Sarah's timeline? Heard it through a friend that you're doing well, that you're happy in your new city lights. Heard it through a friend, it's so hard to tell if I'm relieved or if it doesn't feel right. Heard it through a friend, not from you, and that distance cuts deeper scared of how it sounds. Heard it through a friend that you're doing well, that you're happy in your new city lights. Heard it through a friend, it's so hard to tell if I'm relieved or if it doesn't feel right. Heard it through a friend, not from you, and that distance cuts deeper than before. We used to be each other's news, now we're strangers keeping score. So I'll keep smiling when they mention you, act like I moved on too. But late at night I wonder if you heard anything about me through our mutual friends and scattered ties. This way we used to share, now we're just stories that we hear from people who still care. People who still care. Candles burning on a cake I bought myself. 27 never felt so strange. Used to count the hours till you texted midnight. Now I'm just counting what has changed. Scrolling through old messages from years before, when you planned surprises I adored. Now the only gift that's wrapped tonight is the silence that you've given me to endure. Used to hate surprises, but I loved yours. Now I'm wishing for anything at all, just a sign that somewhere you remember this day matters even through it all. It's my first birthday without your call, without your voice singing off key. The cake tastes different somehow when there's no one here to celebrate me. First birthday without your call, the hardest milestone yet to face. I'm blowing out these candles, hoping that next year won't feel this way. Are trying hard to make me smile, taking me to places bright and loud. But in the middle of their cheering, I just feel so lost inside the crowd. Someone asked me to make a wish tonight. I close my eyes, but all I see is your face lighting up those candles, telling me how proud you'd always be. The clock strikes 12, another year begins, but you're not here to hold me close. I'm growing older in this lonely skin, missing what I needed most. It's my first birthday without your call, without your voice singing off key. The cake tastes different somehow when there's no one here to celebrate me. First birthday without your call, the hardest milestone yet to face. I'm blowing out these candles, hoping that next year won't feel this way. Maybe you're somewhere thinking of me too. Maybe you forgot what day it is. Maybe you're celebrating someone new. Maybe that's just how it is. I saved your number under do not call, but I can't bring myself to delete the years of birthdays in my camera roll when we were still complete. It's my first birthday without your call, without your voice singing off key. The cake tastes different somehow when there's no one here to celebrate me. First birthday without your call, the hardest milestone yet to face. I'm blowing out these candles, hoping that next year won't feel this way. So here's to getting older without you. Here's to learning how to stand. Here's to birthdays yet to come where maybe I'll understand why you had to leave, why we had to end. But tonight I'm just sitting here wishing you'd call again. Standing in line at the pharmacy when suddenly the world just stopped. That scent that used to be just you hit me like a lightning drop. Turned around expecting your face, but found a stranger standing there wearing your signature fragrance, and I couldn't help but stare. One smell and I'm transported back to mornings tangled in your bed. How can something so simple mess this badly with my head? Your perfume in the crowd just broke me, brought me back to where we were, one with, and I'm completely lost in memories of her. Your perfume in the crowd, it haunts me. Every molecule's a trigger point, taking me to places where we used to be so joined. Can't escape your perfume in the crowd. I followed her for half a block before I caught myself and quit. Realized how crazy I must look, but I just wanted more of it. That vanilla jasmine combination mixed with something undefined. The scent that marked your presence is now messing with my mind. I haven't smelled it since you left. Thought I'd forgotten how it felt, but one accidental encounter and I'm drowning in what we once held. Your perfume in the crowd just broke me, brought me back to where we were, one with, and I'm completely lost in memories of her. Your perfume in the crowd, it haunts me. Every molecule's a trigger point, taking me to places where we used to be so joined. Can't escape your perfume in the crowd. Now I'm hyper aware of every person passing by me on the street, scanning for that certain fragrance that would make my heart skip beats. It's torture, but it's also comfort, proof that you were really real, that what we had existed even though it couldn't heal. Your perfume in the crowd just broke me, brought me back to where we were, one with, and I'm completely lost in memories of her. Your perfume in the crowd, it haunts me. Every molecule's a trigger point, taking me to places where we used to be so joined. Can't escape your perfume in the crowd. Buy a bottle, keep it hidden in my drawer for nights when I need to remember what it felt like to be sure that someone wore that scent for me, that someone was my home. But for now I'll just be haunted by strangers wearing what you've worn, what you've worn. Downloaded all the dating apps last week, filled out profiles with my current self, chose photos where I look unique, confident, and built up my mental health. Friends are cheering, saying I'm ready, that it's time to put myself out there. But every swipe feels unsteady, like I'm pretending that I don't care. I'm saying all the right things now about moving forward, being strong, but late at night when I'm alone, somehow everything still feels so wrong. I'm starting over but still looking back, taking steps forward with my eyes reversed, trying to find what I think I lack, but comparing everyone to you first. Starting over but still looking back, building something new on shaky ground. I wanna move on, cut myself some slack, but your shadow's following me around. Went on a date on Thursday evening, nice guy made me laugh out loud, but I caught myself comparing his smile to yours somewhere in the crowd. He ordered wine, I thought of a favorite. He told stories, I thought of your voice. I'm physically here but mentally vagrant, can't commit to making a choice. Everyone says it takes time to heal, that one day I'll be truly free. But how much time until I can feel without your memory haunting me? I'm starting over but still looking back, taking steps forward with my eyes averse, trying to find what I think I lack, but comparing everyone to you first. Starting over but still looking back, building something new on shaky ground. I wanna move on, cut myself some slack, but your shadows following me around. Maybe it's not fair to these strangers to measure them against what we had. Maybe I should cancel all my plans here until I'm not this sad. But something in me needs to try, needs to prove I can survive. Even if my heart's not ready, at least I'm feeling alive. I'm starting over but still looking back, taking steps forward with my eyes reversed, trying to find what I think I lack, but comparing everyone to you first. Starting over but still looking back, building something new on shaky ground. I wanna move on, cut myself some slack, but your shadows following me around. So I'll keep swiping, keep on trying, keep showing up even when it's hard. Maybe someday I'll stop comparing, maybe someday I'll let down my guard. But until then, I'm stuck between who I was and who I'll be. Starting over but still looking back at what you meant to me. What you meant to me. Landed at Charles de Gaulle this morning. Bags we picked out side by side, but there's only one of me walking through arrivals with no one to find. We circled this date on the calendar, saved up for a whole damn year. Now I'm checking into our hotel room, with your absence feeling so clear. I'm doing everything we planned to do, but half the magic disappear when you're seeing the Eiffel Tower through the lens of your own tears. I'm in Paris without you, walking streets we mapped together, drinking wine at cafes for two, but the seat across stays empty forever. I'm in Paris without you, every landmark breaks my heart. We were supposed to see this view, but I'm standing here alone, falling apart. The waiter asks if I'm waiting for someone. I lie and say they're running late. Order both our favorite dishes, then I sit and eat from both our plates. Montmartre looks exactly like the pictures that we studied every night, but the sunset's not as golden when you're viewing it from solo flight. I'm taking all the photos that we wanted, but I'm not in a single frame, just capturing what we're not living, and it's driving me insane. I'm in Paris without you, walking streets we mapped together, drinking wine at cafes for two, but the seat across stays empty forever. I'm in Paris without you, every landmark breaks my heart. We were supposed to see this view, but I'm standing here alone, falling apart. Hey, maybe I should have canceled everything, gotten my refund and stayed home, but something in me needed this, needed to prove I could be on my own. Yet every croissant tastes like sadness, every accordion song makes me cry. I'm living out our perfect plan, but it's perfect in the saddest way, and I don't know why. I'm in Paris without you, walking Mean streets we met together, drinking wine at cafes for two, but the seat across stays empty forever. I'm in Paris without you, every landmark breaks my heart. We were supposed to see this view, but I'm standing here alone, falling apart. Tomorrow I'll fly back across the ocean with postcards I'll never send, of the city of love and devotion that taught me how to comprehend that some dreams die when people leave them. Some plans just aren't meant to be. But at least I can say I made it to Paris, even if incompletely. Your shirt's still hanging on the left side. Been 6 months, but they're still there. I told myself 100 times, today's the day I'd clear the air. Got boxes from the storage room, lay them on the bedroom floor. This is harder than I thought it'd be, standing at the closet door. Every fabric holds a memory, every scent brings back the past. How do you pack away a history that was never meant to last? Cleaning out the closet where you live, folding up the life we made. Every item that I give away feels like I'm erasing all we saved. Cleaning out the closet, letting go of sweaters and of dreams. But keeping you is harder though than releasing these old seams. Your concert tees from festivals we crashed, the jacket you wore on our first date, that ridiculous Hawaiian shirt you loved that I pretended I would hate. Found the tie you wore when meeting Dad, the scarf you wrapped me in when cold. Each piece a chapter of our book, every story here unfolds. My hands are shaking as I fold these pieces of your soul. How do I decide what stays and what makes me feel whole? Cleaning out the closet where you live, folding up the life we made. Every item that I give away feels like I'm erasing all we saved. Cleaning out the closet, letting go of sweaters and of dreams. But keeping you is harder though than releasing these old seams. Maybe I'll keep just one thing, something small to hold on to. Not because I can't move forward, but because we were real and true. The gray hoodie with the coffee stain from lazy Sunday morning talks, I'll tuck it in the back somewhere behind my winter socks. I'm cleaning out the closet where you live, folding up the life we made. Every item that I give away feels like I'm erasing all we saved. Cleaning out the closet, letting go of sweaters and of dreams. But keeping you is harder though than releasing these old seams. The boxes are finally packed and taped, labeled for donation now. The closet looks so empty here, but I made it through somehow. Your side is bare, mine spread out wide, taking up the extra space. Tomorrow I'll adjust to this, but tonight I need to face that cleaning out the closet meant cleaning out my heart. And that's the hardest part. Yeah, that's the hardest part. The coffee's getting cold again. I trace your name across the rim. Sunlight through the window pane reminds me where we used to begin. Every corner holds your smile, every silence speaks your name. I've been counting down the miles, wondering if you feel the same. I know I should be moving on, but something keeps me holding tight to every promise that we made underneath the city lights. Maybe someday you'll come back through that door like nothing changed. I'll be here in the morning light, waiting where our stories waiting to be rearranged. Maybe someday I'll be strong enough to let you go. But until that day arrives, I'm staying here where love still glows. The world keeps turning, people pass, but I'm still standing in this place where your laughter filled the air and your touch left no empty space. I fold your letter one more time, read the words I know by heart. See you soon, you always said. Now soon feels worlds apart. Every taxi passing by makes my heart skip just a beat, thinking maybe you're inside, coming back to this old street. Maybe someday you'll come back through that door like nothing changed. I'll be here in the morning light, waiting where our stories waiting to be rearranged. Maybe someday I'll be strong enough to let you go. But until that day arrives, I'm staying here where love still glows. I've learned to live with shadows now, where your presence used to be. But something in me still believes you'll find your way back to me. The seasons change, the rain will fall, but this cafe stays the same. And so do I, still here at dawn, holding on to your name, holding on to your name. Maybe someday you'll come back through that door like nothing changed. I'll be here in the morning light, waiting where our stories waiting to be rearranged. Maybe someday I'll be strong enough to let you go. But until that day arrives, I'm staying here where I staying here where still goes, still goes. The coffee's getting cold again, but I'll make another cup. 'Cause somewhere deep inside I know you're finding your way up. I'll be waiting here for you in the place where we began, with the morning light surrounding everything we planned. Tuesday afternoon at the grocery store, reaching for the cereal we always bought. Then I heard your laugh from aisle 4. My heart stopped beating for a moment, caught. Turned the corner and there you were, with someone's hand inside your own, smiling in the way you smile at her, the way you used to smile at me back home. Should've walked away right then and there, but I stood frozen like a fool, watching you run fingers through her hair, playing by our old rules. I saw you as somebody new, and the world just tilted wrong. Everything I thought I knew shattered like a broken song. Saw you as somebody new, looking happy, looking free, while I'm still stuck on loving you. She gets the version you promised me. You look so casual, so at ease, like we never tore apart. She was wearing your old college tee, the one I used to call my favorite part. You introduced her when you saw me standing said her name, but I can't recall. My smile felt like crash landing while you seemed fine through it all. 3 months since we fell apart, you said you needed time alone, but here you are with a brand new start, and I'm still sleeping on our side at home. I saw you with somebody new, and the world just tilted wrong. Everything I thought I knew shattered like a broken song. Saw you with somebody new, looking happy, looking free, while I'm still stuck on loving you. She gets the version you promised. Tell me, did you ever really need that space, or were you just making room for her? Tell me, when you looked into my face and said you needed time, were those words a blur? Did she exist before you left? Was she the reason you let go? Am I the only one who's left wrestling with what I don't know? I saw you with somebody new, and the world just tilted wrong. Everything I thought I knew shattered like a broken song. Saw you with somebody new, looking happy, looking free, while I'm still stuck on loving you. She gets the version you promised me. I drove back with an empty car, couldn't remember what I came to buy. Just kept seeing that brand new start while I'm still learning how to say goodbye. Maybe someday I'll be somebody's new, maybe someday I'll move on too, but right now all I can see is you with her instead of me. Went out with some friends last Friday night. Didn't think about you for an hour straight. Someone told a joke and I smiled bright. Real smile, not the kind I have to fake. It caught me off guard, this lightness, like I forgot I could feel okay. Been so long since I felt rightness that wasn't tangled up in yesterday. I'm not fully healed, I know that much, but something shifted in my chest, like maybe I can live without your touch and still find moments that feel blessed. I'm learning how to laugh again, not forcing joy but letting it in. The weight is lifting, I can feel the sun breaking through where pain has been. Learning how to laugh again, it's scary and it's strange, but something tells me I'll be fine, even though you'll never change it. Bought flowers just because I wanted to, not because they were your favorite kind. Chose colors that I'm drawn into, without your preferences in my mind. Made plans for next weekend already, didn't cancel just in case you'd call. Standing on my own feet steady, building something past our fall. There's still moments when I miss you, still nights when I break down, but they're getting fewer, that's the truth. And I'm starting to like this town. I'm learning how to laugh again, not forcing joy but letting it in. The weight is lifting, I can feel the sun breaking through where pain has been. Learning how to laugh again, it's scary and it's strange, but something tells me I'll be fine, even though you'll never change. I don't know when it happened exactly, when the grief became more soft, when thinking of you daily turned to every other thought. I'm not saying I don't love you, I'm not saying I've moved on, I'm just saying that the darkness doesn't last from dusk till dawn. I'm learning how to laugh again, not forcing joy but letting it in. The weight is lifting, I can feel the sun breaking through where pain has been. Learning how to laugh again, it's scary and it's strange, but something tells me I'll be fine, even though you'll never change. you completely, but that one day I would feel like I could breathe without you here, like I could make it through. Learning how to laugh again is learning how to live without you, and that's something I can do. Yeah, that's something I can do. I count the days since you walked away. Each hour feels like eternity. The phone stays silent by my side, but I keep hoping desperately. I know I broke your trust in me, I know I let you slip away, but I'm still here, I'm on my knees. Wait for me to find you in the crowd, wait for me to say the words out loud. I'm learning how to love the way you need. Please don't give up, wait for me. I'll search forever if that's what it takes to heal the heart I know I broke. Wait for me to find you before it's too late. I see your face and strangers passing by. My pulse still races, then it dies. Every cafe, every street we knew, I walk them hoping I'll find you. I know I broke your trust in me, I know I let you slip away, but I'm still here, I'm on my knees. Wait for me to find you in the crowd, wait for me to say the words out loud. I'm learning how to love the way you need. Please don't give up, wait for me. I'll search forever if that's what it takes to heal the heart I know I broke. Wait for me to find you before it's too late. If you moved on, I understand. If there's someone holding your hand, but just in case you're wondering, if I still think of you, every breath I take is proof that I'm not over loving you. I'll be waiting at the places where our story grew. Wait for me to find you in the crowd, wait for me to say the words out loud. I'm learning how to love the way you need. Please don't give up, wait for me. I'll search forever if that's what it takes to heal the heart I know I broke. Wait for me to find you, wait for me, my love. Oh, wait for me to find you before it's too late. Oh, I count the days since you walked away, still hoping you'll come home someday. Wait for me, please wait for me.
I saw you walking down the street today, his arm around you in that gentle way. I used to hold you close like that before, but she's not mine anymore, not mine anymore. You were laughing at something he said, the beautiful sound I took for granted. Now it echoes in my hollow chest, a reminder of what I've been handed. The sunshine caught your hair just right, the way it did that summer night when I first told you I loved you. Now those words feel so untrue. You looked happy, really happy, and it killed me where I stood to see you shine so brightly without me like you should. She's not mine anymore, she's smiling for somebody new. She's not mine anymore, and there's nothing I can do. I had my chance, I broke her heart. Now I'm watching from afar as she gives him everything that I threw away like it meant nothing. She's not mine anymore. She's not mine anymore, and it tears me to the core. I wonder if he knows how lucky he is to wake up next to her, to taste her kiss. Does he appreciate what I ignored? Now she's not mine anymore, never mine anymore. Does he know how she likes her coffee? Black with just a little sugar. Does he hold her when she's crying? The way I never could, the way I should have. I bet he listens when she speaks. I bet he doesn't make her feel weak. I bet he's everything I wasn't, and that thought haunts me constant. She looked radiant, so radiant, like she's finally understood what love is supposed to be. A love that's good, not broken wood. She's not mine anymore. She's smiling for somebody new. She's not mine anymore, and there's nothing I can do. I had my chance, I broke her heart. Now I'm watching from afar as she gives him everything that I threw away like it meant nothing. She's not mine anymore. She's not mine anymore, and it tears me to the core. I wanna hate him, but I can't. He's doing everything I did and treating her the way she deserves. Every smile, every word, every gesture. I see the life we could have had if I hadn't been so blind and bad at loving her the right way. Now someone else gets to stay in the place I used to be before I set her free stupidly. I wish I could turn back time, tell her she's forever mine, but time only moves ahead, and I'm stuck here with regret instead, watching her live the dream that I destroyed, or so it seems. She's not mine anymore. She's glowing for somebody new. She's not mine anymore. I got what I deserve, it's true. I had my chance, I broke her heart. Now I'm watching from afar as she lives the dream I couldn't give, couldn't see. She's not mine anymore. She's happy now, that's for sure. She's not mine anymore, and I'll be broken nevermore. I saw you walking down the street today, his arm around you in that gentle way, and I had to look away, had to walk away. She's not mine anymore, never will be anymore. She's not mine anymore, and I'm the one to blame for sure. She's not mine anymore.
The apartment feels too big tonight. Your absence fills the space with eyes. I talk to walls that don't reply and cry the tears I kept inside. The loneliness is like a storm that never passes, never comes. I'm living in the shadows and silence of a love that used to shine. Every moment drags on endless since you're no longer mine. I'm reaching through the darkness for a hand that's not there. Living in the shadows and silence of love set the table just for one. But I forget that we're not done. Then reality crashes down, and I'm alone in this ghost town. But loneliness is like a storm that never passes, never comes. I'm living in the shadows and silence of a love that used to shine. Every moment drags on endless since you're no longer mine. I'm reaching through the darkness for a hand that's not there. Living in the shadows and silence of loving you somewhere, but you're not here. You're not here. I miss your voice calling my name. I miss the warmth of your embrace. I miss the way you made me brave. Now all I have is empty days and nights that stretch too long. I'm barely holding on in this world where you don't belong anymore to me. I'm living in the shadows and silence of a love that used to shine. Every moment drags on endless since you're no longer mine. I'm reaching through the darkness for a hand that's not there. Living in the shadows and silence of loving you somewhere, but you're not here. You're never coming here. I'm trapped in shadows and silence, wishing you were near. The apartment feels too big tonight, without you here to hold me tight. Shadows and silence, that's all I have left now.
I'm driving through the city lights alone. The radio plays our favorite song. I reach to hold your hand, but there's just air. An empty passenger seat where you're not there. The street lights blur like tears in my eyes. I'm searching for you in the night skies. Every red light is a moment to remember. Every green light takes me further from December. When you were here beside me, singing loud, off key but proud, making me laugh. Now the silence is so heavy in this car. I don't know how I drove this far without you here to navigate this lonely highway of my fate. The GPS knows all our routes by heart, but it can't guide me back to the start, back to when you loved me true, back to me and you. This empty passenger seat is breaking me in two. Every mile I drive, I see the ghost of loving you. I'm going nowhere fast, living in the past with this empty passenger seat, reminding me of all we used to be and all you meant to me. Yeah, all you meant to me. Hey, I pass the places where we used to park and steal those kisses in the dark. I'm just circling with no destination, trapped inside this isolation, this devastation. The drive through where we get fries at midnight, the overlook where we watch the sunrise, the bridge where you first said you loved me. All these memories are drowning me. I can't escape them on these roads. They're the only story that I know. Your laughter echoes in the backseat, your perfume lingers bittersweet. I'm haunted by what used to be in this car that's killing me. The GPS knows all our routes by heart, but it can't guide me through this dark. Can't bring you back to me, can't set me free. This empty passenger seat is breaking me in two. Every mile I drive, I see the ghost of loving you. I'm I'm going nowhere fast, living in the past with this empty passenger seat, reminding me of all we used to be and all you meant to me. Yeah, all you meant to me. I should pull over, should turn around, go back to life before I found the courage to admit I'm lost without you here at any cost. But I keep driving through the night, hoping somehow I'll see your light, waiting at the end of some road to bring me home, to bring me back to where we started. Before I left you broken hearted, I'd give anything to have you here, sitting close, sitting near, making fun of my bad driving, keeping my lonely heart from dying. But you're gone and I'm alone in this car that's not a home anymore. This empty passenger seat is breaking me in two. Every mile I drive I see the ghost of loving you. I'm going nowhere fast, stuck in the past with this empty passenger seat, screaming all we used to be and all you meant to me. Everything you meant to me. Yeah. This empty passenger seat, where you should be, where you should be. I'm driving through the city lights alone, with no one left to take home. Just this empty passenger seat and a heart that skips its beat, missing you endlessly, desperately. This empty passenger seat is all that's left of you and me. Forever empty, forever haunting me.
I found our picture in the drawer today. Your smile hasn't changed, but mine looks far away. I didn't know that moment was the last, before our future turned into the past. I trace your face with trembling hands, wondering where it all went wrong. You're just a fading photograph, a memory that slips away, the colors bleeding out at last, like how we lost our way. I'm holding on to what we were, but you're becoming blurred. Just a fading photograph of love that couldn't last, and it's breaking me in half. I hear our song play on the radio. My heart still stops, but you don't even know. I wonder if you think of me at all, or if I'm just a shadow on your wall. I trace your face with trembling hands, wondering where it all went wrong. You're just a fading photograph, a memory that slips away, the colors bleeding out at last, like how we lost our way. I'm holding on to what we were, but you're becoming blurred. Just a fading photograph of the love that couldn't last, and it's breaking me in half. Time moves on, but I stay frozen here in the moment right before you disappeared. I keep replaying all the things I should have said, all the chances that I left for dead. Now I'm staring at your face in black and white, trying to remember how it felt when we were right. But the image cracks and starts to fade, just like the promise since we met. You're just a fading photograph, a memory that slips away, the colors bleeding out at last, like how we lost our way. I'm holding on to what we were, but you're becoming blur. Just a fading photograph, the love that couldn't last, of everything we had, and it's breaking me in half. You're fading fast. I found our picture in a drawer today and put it back where memories stay. A fading photograph is all I have of you. A fading photograph that used to be so true.
Sitting in the bar where we first met, another whiskey trying to forget, but every drink just brings you back to me. Your ghost is all I see, all I'll ever see. The bartender pours without a word. He's seen me here night after night, knows a story that I can't let go of, how I lost you, lost the light. I trace your name in condensation on this glass that numbs the pain, but nothing drowns you out completely. You're the flood, I'm the rain. The bartender knows my story now. He pours in silence, understood somehow that some hearts never heal, some wounds stay real. I'm drowning in your memory tonight, can't wash away the way you said goodbye. Every shot burns but not enough to kill the pain of losing your love. I'm sinking deeper, losing fight, drowning in your memory tonight. And I don't wanna be saved from the wreckage that we made. No, I don't wanna be saved. I'll stay drowning in your memory. I drive past your apartment after dark, my hands still grip the wheel but not my heart. I see the lights on, know you're doing fine, while I'm barely surviving, barely holding the line. I wonder if you think of me at all, or if I'm just another lesson learned. Do you miss my voice, my touch, my call, or is that bridge forever burned? I park across the street sometimes just to feel close to where you are. Pathetic, yes, but it's all I have. These scars, this broken heart. I tell myself I'll move on soon, but I'm still here beneath the moon, lost in what we used to be, drowning endlessly. I'm drowning in your memory tonight, can't wash away the way you said goodbye. Every shot burns but not enough to kill the pain of losing your love. I'm sinking deeper, losing fight, drowning in your memory tonight. And I don't wanna be saved from the wreckage that we made. No, I don't wanna be saved. I'll stay drowning in your memory. Maybe I deserve this lonely hell for all the times I loved you less than well, for all the moments that I let you cry, for being the reason you had to say goodbye. Now karma's got me on my knees, begging for what used to be, but the bottle's empty and so am I. Just a broken man who doesn't know why I couldn't see what I had, why I couldn't love you right, why I'm sitting here alone and sad, drowning every single night. Drowning in your memory tonight, can't wash away the way you said goodbye. Every shot burns but not enough to kill the pain of losing your love. I'm sinking deeper, losing fight, drowning in your memory tonight. And I don't wanna sitting in the bar where we first met. Another whiskey, but I can't forget the way you smile, the way you laugh, the way you love me in the past, drowning in your memory. That's where I'll always be, forever drowning in your memory.
Morning light through half-open blinds. Coffee tastes like tears, I don't know why. Your shirt's still hanging by the door. I keep forgetting you won't hold me anymore. Every corner holds a memory. Every silence breaks my heart. I'm drowning in the emptiness of being torn apart. I'm still sleeping on my side of the bed, still wearing your old sweater instead, calling out your name to the empty room. The hardest part of losing you is waking up to face the truth that I'm alone in this cold house where you used to be. Midnight steals the warmth you left. I reach for you but touch regret. Our photos stare at me from frames. I whisper sorry to your face in vain. Every corner holds a memory. Every silence breaks my heart. I'm drowning in the emptiness of being torn apart. I'm still sleeping on my side of the bed, still wearing your old sweater instead, calling out your name to the empty room. The hardest part of losing you is waking up to face the truth that I'm alone in this cold house where you used to be. I should've held you tighter when I had the chance. Should've said I'm sorry, asked for one more dance. Now I'm left with nothing but the ghost of us and all the love I couldn't show enough. The silence is so loud it makes me scream. You're gone and I'm still living in a broken dream. I'm still sleeping on my side of the bed, still wearing your old sweater instead, calling out your name to the empty room. The hardest part of losing you is knowing that I caused the wound, and I'm alone in this cold house where you used to be, where you used to hold me, where you used to be. Morning light through half-open blinds. I'm learning that some hearts don't heal with time, and every room still cries where you used to be.
I'm staring at your number on my phone. Been 3 months since you've been gone. My finger hovers over call, but pride keeps building up this wall. I've written 1,000 texts and deleted them all. Rehearsed what I'd say if you answered my call. The words get stuck inside my throat every time I need them most. Your voicemail message breaks my heart. Hearing your voice, we're worlds apart. I listen just to feel you near, even though you're not here, not would say if you picked up today that I'm sorry that I've changed, that my world's not the same. Come back home, I'm begging you. I'll be the man you need and need to be. Come back home, I've changed, it's true. I'm nothing without you here with me. I'll spend forever making up for every tear for not being enough. Come back home where you belong. I can't keep living in this sad song. Come back home to me. Please come back home to me. The house is clean, I made your bed, I bought the flowers that you said you loved the most. They're by the door, just in case you come back for more. I painted the kitchen that shade of blue you always wanted. Thinking of you, I fixed the shelf I said I'd fix before you left. Before the mix of anger and hurt pushed you away, I'm trying to show you every day, even though you're not around, that I've changed, that I've been found. Found the man you needed all along. I was blind, but now I'm strong. I'm ready now to give you all the love you needed through it all. I'm not afraid to show I care. I need you here, I need you there. Come back home, I'm begging you. I'll be the man you need and need to be. Come back home, I've changed, it's true. I'm nothing without you here with me. I'll spend forever making up for every tear for not being enough. Come back home where you belong. I can't keep living in this sad song. Come back home to me. Please come back home to me. I know I don't deserve a second chance. I know I ruined our romance, but I'm a different man today. I've learned from every mistake I made. If you could see me now, you'd know I finally learned to let my feelings show. I'm not afraid to say I need you, that without you I'm not whole, not true. So please come save my soul tonight. Come back and make everything right. I'll get down on my knees and pray that you'll come home to me someday. I'll wait forever if that's what it takes to fix my countless mistakes. Just give me one more chance to prove that I know how to really love you. Come back home, I'm begging you. I'll be the man you need and me to be. Come back home, I've changed, it's true. I'm dying without you here with me. I'll spend forever making up for every tear for not being enough. Come back home where you belong. I can't survive this lonely song. Come back home to me. Please, baby, come back home to me. Please come back home. I'm lost and alone without you. Come back home where your heart belongs, it's true. I'm staring at your number on my phone, hoping you'll come home. Come back home. The flowers by the door are waiting. My heart is breaking, anticipating. Come back home to me. Please, baby, come back home to me. I need you desperately. Come back home, come back home, where you're meant to be.
I see you happy in the photographs with someone new who makes you laugh the way I never learned to do. Now I'm the fool who lost you. I replay every fight we had, every time I chose my pride over keeping you. You're the one I let go, the one I didn't fight for, the love I took for granted. till you walked out that door. Now I'm living with the echo. The biggest mistake I know. You're the one I let go, and I can't let go. My friends will say that time will heal, but they don't know the way I feel when I wake up and realize I'm not the one who's in your life. I replay every fight we had, every time I chose my pride over keeping you. You're the one I let go, the one I didn't fight for, the love I took for granted till you walked out that door. Now I'm living with the echo, the biggest mistake I know. You're the one I let go, and I can't let go. If I could rewrite history, I'd choose you over everything. I'd swallow all my stubborn words and give you all you deserve. But now you're someone else's light, and I'm alone here every night, haunted by the truth. I know that I'm the reason you had to go. You're the one I let go, the one I didn't fight for, the love I took for granted till you walked out that door. Now I'm living with the echo, the biggest mistake I know. You're the one I let go, the one I'll always love, the one I let go, and I can't let go. I see you happy in the photographs, and I'm still broken in the past. You're the one I let go, the one I can't let go.
They say time heals everything, but the clock just marks my suffering. 6 months and I still see your face in every crowd, in every place, every space. I thought by now I'd feel okay, but every morning feels the same gray day. Your shadow follows me around, I hear your voice in every sound. The coffee shop we used to go still makes your favorite blend, you know. I can't walk in without breaking down. You're everywhere in this damn town. I'm trying hard to build new memories, but old ones bring me to my knees. I'm trying hard to move ahead, but you're still living in my head. In every thought and every dream you're there, so it seems. I'm learning to let go, but forgetting takes so long. Learning to let go of a love that felt so strong. Every day's a battle with the memories we made. Every night I'm haunted by the price I paid. I'm learning to let go, but it hurts more than you know. Yeah, learning to let go is the hardest thing I'll ever do, when I'm still in love with you. Still so in love with you. I boxed up all your photographs, put them somewhere I can't access fast. I deleted all our text exchanges, but I can't erase what's in my veins. What remains? Your laugh still plays inside my mind, your touch still lingers on my skin. I thought that distance would be kind, but it just lets the longing in, lets it win. I tried dating someone new last week, but I kept calling her your name. She walked away, I felt so weak. Nothing will ever be the same. You set a standard I can't match with anyone else. It's like a scratch compared to the depth of what we had. Now I'm just lonely, just so sad. I'm trying hard to move ahead, but you're still living in my head. In every song, in every place, I still see your face. I'm learning to let go, but forgetting takes so long. Learning to let go of a love that felt so strong. Every day's a battle with the memories we made. Every night I'm haunted by the price I paid. I'm learning to let but it hurts more than you know. Yeah, learning to let go is the hardest thing I'll ever do when I'm still in love with you. So deeply in love with you. Maybe someday I'll wake up fine. Maybe someday you won't cross my mind. Maybe I'll meet someone who makes me whole. But right now, I'm just trying to control the ache that never goes away. The tears I hide throughout the day. The emptiness that fills my chest since you left. I haven't felt my best, but I'm trying, God, I'm trying so hard to pick up the pieces of my broken heart. To stop this endless crying at night. To find some way to feel alright. To accept that you're not coming back. That we're forever off track. That the future I imagined died the day you walked away. And I cried for weeks, I cried for months. Now I'm just numb to the pain that haunts every corner of my waking life. I'm learning to survive without you as my wife, as my partner, as my everything, as the reason my heart would sing. I'm learning to let go, though forgetting takes so long. Learning to let go, even when it feels so wrong. Every day's a battle with the memories we made. Every night I'm haunted by the price I paid. I'm learning to let go, though it hurts more than you know. Yeah, learning to let go is the hardest thing I'll ever do. When my heart still beats for you, when I'm still in love with you. I'm learning to let go so you can be happy too, even if it breaks me through. They say time heals everything, so I'll wait for what tomorrow brings. Learning to let go of you, learning to let go is true. Though it's killing me to do, it's destroying me to lose you. Learning to let go, learning to let go of the only love I'll ever know. Learning to let go, though my heart screams no. I'm learning to let go. I'm still sitting with your name on the edge of my tongue. Like if I say it too loud, it might fall apart. The room feels smaller at night when I don't have anywhere to be. Just me and the sound of my breath, and a clock that won't leave me alone. I thought time would be louder, I thought healing would rush in, but it moves like your footsteps off careful, barely there. I don't cry like I used to, I just stare at the wall, wondering how something so real could turn into memory at all. I keep thinking I'm fine, and maybe I am in a way, but there's a chair in my chest where you still sit every day. I replay things I never said, not to blame, just to understand how love can slip through your hands, even when you're holding it tight. I don't hate the quiet anymore, I'm learning how to listen. There's a part of me still breathing because of what we were given. If you're out there sleeping okay, if your heart found somewhere to land, just know I'm not breaking tonight. I'm just sitting with your name, and maybe one day it won't ache. Maybe it'll just feel warm like a song I don't need to play, but I still remember every word. So I'll leave the window open, let the night come in slow. I'm not asking you to come back, I just wanted you to know. We were almost forever, and somehow that still counts. Not every story needs an ending that lasts the longest to mean something now. We didn't break in a moment, we wore down slow and kind, like a photograph fading from too much time. I still remember your laughter, not the way it ended, the sound of it in the kitchen when nothing needed fixing. We talked about who we'd be, like time was something we could bend. Turns out we were just learning how to be present. We were almost forever, and I don't say that with regret. Some loves are meant to shape you more than they're meant to be kept. I don't carry the blame anymore, I set it down somewhere along the way. What we gave was honest, even when it couldn't stay. I see pieces of you in myself, in the patience that grew in me, in the way I listen longer now before I speak. We were almost forever, and I'm grateful that we tried, because loving you taught me how to let go without saying goodbye. If I ever tell this story, I won't make it sound like loss. I'll say we met, we mattered, and that was enough for us.
If you ever think of me, I hope it's not in pieces, not the version of us that only knew how to break. I hope it comes softly, like a familiar street, somewhere you once walked without needing a reason to be there. I don't replay our ending the way I used to before. I stopped asking the night why it took you away from my door. There was a time I waited, like waiting was all I knew. Counting hours in silence, hoping time would bend toward you. But something shifted slowly, not all at once, not loud. I learned how to live my days without asking where you are now. If you ever think of me, I hope it doesn't feel heavy. I hope it feels like a pause, not something you had to carry. I found myself again in the middle of ordinary days, in the quiet between conversations, in small unremarkable ways. I learned that missing someone doesn't mean you disappear. It just means love once passed through and left something sincere. Some nights are still longer than I expect them to be, but they don't ask me questions anymore. They just let me breathe. I don't wait by the phone, I don't imagine your return. I let the someday I won't rush the moment. I won't ask for explanations or reopen what we closed. Then I'll smile like someone who knows where she stands, who loved deeply once and survived with open hands. And if we never meet again, I'll still wish you well, not from distance, not from pride, but because I truly can now. If you ever think of me, I hope it's with ease, not because I'm waiting, but because I finally found my peace. Tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore. It used to sit heavy on my chest, like a question I couldn't answer. No matter how hard I tried my best, I planned every step too carefully, afraid of getting it wrong, as if one mistake would erase everything I was working on. But life kept moving anyway, with or without my control. It taught me how to loosen my grip and trust the way things unfold. I stopped asking for guarantees, stopped needing to know the end. I learned that courage can be quiet and still strong enough to stand. Tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore. It doesn't ask me to be brave. It just shows up like an open door and lets me decide how to step inside the day. I don't rush into the future now, I walk beside it instead, letting moments meet me halfway instead of living inside my head. There are still days that feel uncertain, I won't pretend they don't, but uncertainty doesn't own me. It visits and then it's gone. I learned that fear grows louder when you never let it speak, so I sit with it gently until it loses its need to scream. I found peace in simple routines, in mornings that start the same, in knowing I don't have to be extraordinary to feel proud of my name. Tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore, not because everything is clear, but because I trust myself enough to meet whatever appears. I don't need a perfect plan, I don't need to be ahead, I just need to keep showing up with an open heart instead. If love changes, if paths divide, if dreams take another form, I know I'll still be standing when the night gives way to morning. Tomorrow doesn't scare me anymore. It feels like space, not a test, a place where I can breathe and let my life do the rest.
Didn't leave the way you thought I would. No dramatic exit, no last scene. Just a quiet step into the dark, carrying what we used to be. There's a space between letting go and knowing what comes next. I live there most nights, trying not to rush the rest. Somewhere between goodbye and hope is where my heart still stays. Not holding on, not giving up, just learning different ways. I don't ask the past for answers, it already said enough. I ask the morning for patience and the night to be gentle with us. I still feel you in familiar streets and songs I didn't choose. Not as pain, just presence, like something I don't wanna lose. Somewhere between goodbye and hope, I finally learned to breathe. Not every door needs closing to let yourself believe. I stopped counting days without you, started noticing the light, how it finds me in small moments when I'm not ready, but I'm alive. If our paths ever cross again, I won't ask for who we were. I'll meet you as I am now, a little steadier, a little short. And if that moment never comes, I think I'll still be okay, because I found myself standing in between and chose to stay. Somewhere between goodbye and hope, I built a quieter view, where love doesn't have to return to still have been true. I used to wake up already tired, like the day asked too much of me. Every mirror felt like a question I didn't know how to answer honestly. I replayed my mistakes like habits, held them close like proof, as if hurting myself long enough would somehow make it true. But I'm better than I was, not louder, not fearless, just clear. I still miss what mattered to me, but it doesn't pull me under here. I learned how to sit with regret without turning it into blame. Some things don't need fixing, they just need time to change. I stopped asking what went wrong, started asking what stayed. Turns out there was more of me than what you walked away from that day. I'm better than I was, I breathe easier at night. The past still taps me on the shoulder, but it doesn't ask me to fight. I don't rush into tomorrow, I don't chase who I should be.
I take the shape of the moment and let it come quietly. There are days I still feel small, like I'm standing in old shoes. But even then I know now that I'll find my way through. I'm better than I was, and that's enough for now. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to stay around. If love comes back someday, I'll meet it where I stand, with softer hands, steadier eyes, and a heart that understands.
Staying meant holding on too tight. Like if I loosen my grip, everything would disappear overnight. So I learned how to leave first, before I could be left behind. I packed my heart quietly every time something felt unsure. I told myself it was strength to walk away without a sound, but it was fear wearing confidence, pretending I didn't wanna be found. Somewhere along the way, I got tired of starting over, tired of proving I could survive every ending I stepped over. That's when I noticed the moments I usually rush right through, the ones that didn't ask me to choose or explain what I was going to do. Mornings where nothing was urgent, evenings with nowhere to run, just time stretching gently, asking me to stay where I was. I'm learning how to stay, not in pain, not in comfort, but in the truth of the moment, without reaching for an exit. I'm learning how to stay when things feel unfinished, when answers don't arrive, and silence isn't something to fix. Speaks, it reminds me of who I've been, but it doesn't pull me backward anymore. It just sits beside me and listens. I don't rush through conversations now, I let pauses have their space. I stopped apologizing for needing time to feel what I feel in my own pace. I stay with the discomfort until it softens its voice. I stay with the joy too, without waiting for it to leave. This life doesn't need a highlight, it doesn't need to be impressive, it just needs my attention and the courage to remain present. I'm not afraid of being still anymore. Still doesn't mean stuck, it means I trust myself enough to stand where I am without luck. I don't measure my steps. Taught me something true, that I don't need to escape my life, to feel alive inside it too. And if love asks me to stay someday, I won't confuse it with fear. I'll know the difference now, because I learned it here. I don't rush the morning anymore, I let the light arrive on its own. The day doesn't owe me answers, it just asks me to be here when it begins. There was a version of me that thought waiting meant standing still, like time would forget about me if I didn't move fast enough. But waiting has has its own rhythm. It breathes when I let it. It teaches me the difference between holding on and trusting. I don't count the days ahead. I don't circle dates in red. I've learned that life doesn't follow the plans we make inside our heads. I show up for ordinary moments, the ones that don't announce themselves. A cup of coffee cooling on the table, a song playing low on the shelf. There's meaning in these quiet hours, even when nothing changes, especially when nothing changes, and I'm still okay inside them. I'll be here when it's time, not impatient, not afraid, just open enough to notice what's been growing while I stayed. I don't need love to arrive loudly, I don't need it to explain. If it finds me, it will know where to meet me again. I've made peace with uncertainty. It doesn't feel like distance anymore. It feels like space, a place where something new can form. I trust the way my life unfolds, even when I can't see far. I've walked through enough nights to believe in where I are. I don't chase who I used to be, I don't compete with who I'll become. I stand right here in between and let that be enough. Oh, I'll be here when it's time, whether love stays or moves on, whether dreams change their shape or arrive exactly as I want. I've learned that happiness isn't loud, it doesn't demand proof. It settles into your chest when you stop asking it to move. So if the future comes gently or takes a while to show, I'll be here, steady and breathing, letting life move slow. I'll be here when it's time, with open eyes, open hands, not waiting to be chosen, just ready to understand.
You left the light on in the hallway, like you thought you'd be back soon. I didn't turn it off for days, I let it hum your quiet truth. Your coat was still behind the door, carrying your shape somehow. I touched it just to feel what leaving feels like now. I don't say your name out loud, it settles better in my chest. Some words feel too fragile when they're handled like that. You always said I overthink every little pause, every tone. Now silence does it for me, it speaks in ways I didn't know. I've learned the sound of evenings when nothing waits for me, just the slow breath of the room and memories moving carefully. I don't wish that we were different, I don't rewrite how it went. We were honest in our trying, even when it hurt to end. Some loves aren't meant to stay, they teach you how to feel, how to sit with what is gone and still believe in what is real. So I walk past the hallway now, the switch feels lighter in my hand. I turn the light off gently, like I finally understand. If you ever think of me, I hope hope it doesn't weigh you down. I'm not lost, I'm just learning how to stand on quieter ground. You left the light on once, and I stayed longer than I should. But I carry what you gave me, and somehow that feels good.
I used to think happiness would look like something I could point to, a moment that arrived with certainty and stayed long enough to be named. But it found me quietly when I wasn't searching anymore. In the pause between two thoughts, in the calm after closing the door, I stand alone in the kitchen at night, bare feet on a cold floor, listen to the hum of the fridge like it's keeping me company. And somehow that feels enough. No one is waiting for me to explain, no one asking where I've been, just my breath, steady and real, coming back to me again. I don't wake up chasing answers, I don't fall asleep afraid. There's a softness in the middle now, a space where I can stay. It's not the kind of happy that needs a reason or a plan. It doesn't shine, it doesn't shout, it just holds my hand. I remember who I was before, when love felt heavy on my chest, when I thought staying meant losing myself and leaving meant failing the test. I measured my worth in endurance, in how much I could bend. I stayed quiet when I should have spoken, just to keep things from ending. But something changed when I was alone with no one left to impress. I started listening to my own voice instead of guessing what was expected. Some days still feel fragile, I won't say they don't, but they don't undo me anymore. They move through and they go. I've learned that healing isn't sudden, it's not a moment you can mark. It's waking up a little lighter, even when the past is still dark. This happiness doesn't rush me, it doesn't promise forever. It just sits beside me on ordinary evenings and lets me be whoever. I notice it when I laugh alone at thoughts I never say out loud, when I make plans without fear of how they might fall down. I don't fill every silence now with worry or regret. I let the quiet speak for itself, and it tells me I'm not empty yet. There's a strength in being gentle and not needing to prove. The peace doesn't have to be earned, it can simply be received. This is a quiet kind of happy, the kind that feels like home. Not because everything is perfect, but because I'm not alone with myself anymore. And if love finds me again someday, I'll meet it where I stand, not from longing, not from fear, but with open, steady hands. I count the days since you walked away. Each hour feels like eternity. The phone stays silent by my side, but I keep hoping desperately. I know I broke your trust in me, I know I let you slip away, but I'm still here, I'm on my knees. Wait for me to find you in the crowd. Wait for me to say the words out loud. I'm learning how to love the way you need. Please don't give up, wait for me. I'll search forever if that's what it takes to heal the heart I know I broke. Wait for me to find you before it's too late. I see your face and strangers passing by. My pulse still races, then it dies. Every cafe, every street we knew, I walk them hoping I'll find you. I know I broke your trust in me, I know I let you slip away, but I'm still here, I'm on my knees. Wait for me to find you in the crowd. Wait for me to say the words out loud. I'm learning how to love the way you need. Please don't give up, wait for me. I'll search forever if that's what it takes to heal the heart I know I broke. Wait for me to find you before it's too late. If you moved on, I understand. If there's someone holding your hand, but just in case you're wondering if I still think of you, every breath I take is proof that I'm not over loving you. I'll be waiting at the places where our story grew. Wait for me to find you in the crowd. Wait for me to say the words out loud. I'm learning how to love the way you need. Please don't give up, wait for me. I'll search forever if that's what it takes to heal the heart I know I broke. Wait for me to find you. Wait for me, my love. Wait for me to find you before it's too late. I count the days since you walked away, still hoping you'll come home someday. Wait for me, please wait for me.
I saw you walking down the street today, his arm around you in that gentle way. I used to hold you close like that before, but she's not mine anymore, not mine anymore. You were laughing at something he said, that beautiful sound I took for granted. Now it echoes in my hollow chest, a reminder of what I've been handed. The sunshine caught your hair just right, the way it did that summer night when I first told you I loved you. Now those words feel so untrue. You looked happy, really happy, and it killed me where I stood to see you shine so brightly without me like you should. She's not mine anymore, she's smiling for somebody new. She's not mine anymore, and there's nothing I can do. I had my chance, I broke her heart. Now I'm watching from afar as she gives him everything that I threw away like it meant nothing. She's not mine anymore, she's not mine anymore, and it tears me to the core. I wonder if he knows how lucky he is to wake up next to her, to taste her kiss. Does he appreciate what I ignored? Now she's not mine anymore, never mind anymore. Does he know how she likes her coffee? Black with just a little sugar. Does he hold her when she's crying? The way I never could, the way I should have. I bet he listens when she speaks. I bet he doesn't make her feel weak. I bet he's everything I wasn't, and that thought haunts me constant. She looked radiant, so radiant, like she's finally understood what love is supposed to be. A love that's good, not broken wood. She's not mine anymore. She's smiling for somebody new. She's not mine anymore, and there's nothing I can do. I had my chance, I broke her heart. Now I'm watching from afar as she gives him everything that I threw away like it meant nothing. She's not mine anymore. She's not mine anymore, and it tears me to the core. I wanna hate him, but I can't. He's doing everything I didn't, treating her the way she deserves. Every smile, every word, every gesture. I see the life we could have had if I hadn't been so blind and bad at loving her the right way. Now someone else gets to stay in the place I used to be before I set her free stupidly. I wish I could turn back time, tell her she's forever mine, but time only moves ahead, and I'm stuck here with regret instead, watching her live the dream that I destroyed, or so it seems. She's not mine anymore. She's glowing for somebody new. She's not mine anymore. I got what I deserve, it's true. I had my chance, I broke her heart. Now I'm watching from afar as she lives the dream I couldn't give, couldn't see. She's not mine anymore. She's happy now, that's for sure. She's not mine anymore, and I'll be broken evermore. I saw you walking down the street today, his arm around you in that gentle way, and I had to look away, had to walk away. She's not mine anymore, never will be anymore. She's not mine anymore, and I'm the one to blame for sure. She's not mine anymore.
The apartment feels too big tonight. Your absence fills the space with ice. I talk to walls that don't reply, and cry the tears I kept inside. The loneliness is like a storm that never passes, never comes. I'm living in the shadows and silence of a love that used to shine. Every moment drags on endless since you're no longer mine. I'm reaching through the darkness for a hand that's not there. Living in the shadows and silence of loving you somewhere, but you're not here. You're not here. I set the table just for one, but I forget that we're not done. Then reality crashes down, and I'm alone in this ghost town. The loneliness is like a storm that never passes, never comes. I'm living in the shadows and silence of a love that used to shine. Every moment of a love that used to shine. Every moment drags on endless since you're no longer mine. I'm reaching through the darkness for a hand that's not there. Living in the shadows and silence of loving you somewhere, but you're not here. You're never coming here. I'm trapped in shadows and silence, wishing you were near. The apartment feels too big tonight, without you here to hold me tight. Shadows and silence, that's all I have left now.
I'm driving through the city lights alone. The radio plays our favorite songs. I reach to hold your hand, but there's just air, an empty passenger seat where you're not there. The street lights blur like tears in my eyes. I'm searching for you in the night skies. Every red light is a moment to remember. Every green light takes me further from December, when you were here beside me, singing loud, off key but proud, making me laugh. Now the silence is so heavy in this car. I don't know how I drove this far without you here to navigate this lonely highway of my faith. Ooh, the GPS knows all our routes by heart, but it can't guide me back to the start, back to when you loved me true, back to me and you. This empty passenger seat is breaking me in two. Every mile I drive I see the ghost of loving you. I'm going nowhere fast, living in the past, with this empty passenger seat reminding me of all we used to be and all you meant to me. Yeah, all you meant to me. I pass the places where we used to park, and steal those kisses in the dark. Now I'm just circling with no destination, trapped inside this isolation, this devastation. The drive-through where we'd get fries at midnight, the overlook where we watched the sunrise, the bridge where you first said you loved me. All these memories are drowning me. I can't escape them on these roads. They're the only story that I know. Your laughter echoes in the backseat, your perfume lingers bittersweet. I'm haunted by what used to be in this car that's killing me. The GPS knows all our routes by heart, but it can't guide me through this dark